Good morning to you all. Again, welcome to Not Yet 80. And today is Monday. Let me look at the watch. It is the 16th of November. And again, it's a bright, pretty day here in good old Georgia. And today is one of those days where you have to kind of think about what to talk about, what to mention here in this 12-minute discussion, diatribe, rant, whatever you call it. I think it's somewhat like a prescription, like something you need to maintain your own sanity. And today, I won't say empty, but it's just not filled with things that I need to get off my chest. It's one of those things where you say, how much do you want to reveal? And again, most of these have not actually been revealed to anybody but myself. They are a univision, I guess you might say. We were at an event yesterday, a birthday party for my granddaughter, who has just turned 10, and it was a surprise event, which was really kind of cool. She really was taken by surprise, and there were approximately 25 little people there, and it's fun to watch them interact with each other and, try to act in an adult manner. Little girls, much more so than the boys. They got off on the laser tag. Yeah, but that was a real cool event. They got to go out and shoot each other, and again, that was very well done. But the noise in that environment was at the same level as if you had spent your 2 hours at the airport on the tarmac, walking between jets getting ready to take off. When we walked out of the place afterwards, walking out of a sound stadium, I guess you might say, and into the quiet, it was stark. I guess that happens when you get old. But we did it for the kids. She really enjoyed it. Cake and pizza. Everybody had a great time. And that's something she'll remember for the rest of her life, I'm sure. You remember your 10-year-old party, and especially when it's that special. So they did a good thing. They did a really good thing. Then you go back and you think about what you did for their parents. Well, we were not, let's say, super well employed at that time. So that kind of a party and expense would not have been something we could have even considered. Did our best, but you have to look back on those times, at least I have to, saying you made the decisions that you made, where you worked, who you worked for, and based on, just education, experience, opportunity, and, bottom line is we came out of it pretty well, a lot better than a lot of other people, for sure. And we do have a house, we have a retirement, we're good. 3 grown kids are all doing fairly well, and 3 families that they're raising, again, all doing very well. Oh, you look back on it and you say, okay, what you were dealt with, you did, came out all right. Could it have been better? Yeah, it could have been better. Some of the decisions that you made, back and forth, that makes a difference. It makes a big difference. Anyway, what else? I guess that funeral took more out of me than I had anticipated. You walk away from something like that and you think, well, I got to make those kinds of decisions. What are you going to do? Are you going to have a open coffin? Are you going to have, a burial? And after seeing our friends, I certainly don't want to have an open coffin, because what's in the coffin is not who you were. It's who you were in the last 10 days of your life. Your broken body, sick, no weight, your face all, compacted. It's just, that's not just not who you were. So why you want people to walk up and say, okay, I'm saying goodbye, but who are you saying goodbye to? You're not saying goodbye to that person. You're saying goodbye to that person who was sick and torn apart by the hospital and wires and plugs and needles and no. Maybe if I get mashed, I don't know. The bottom half of my body gets cut off. And so my, friendly face is there. Then they could say goodbye to that. It has to be that way. It couldn't be the other way. Say goodbye to your feet. No. And then there's do you want to be buried? Do you want to be, basically incinerated? Oh, God. I told you I was at the funeral and I saw somebody that had been buried, and he only made it through 49 years. That's, that's sad in so many ways, but he was born a year after I was, 1953. 52 seems a long way away. Every once in a while, I look at being 72 is, I don't know, is it a feat or is it something that you celebrate? I made it that far. I took 5 pills this morning. I looked at them. I went ahead and just evaluated the 5 pills that I'm taking. 5 different prescriptions. And they're for basically just 2 things. Well, treatment for the urinary tract. They're basically supposed to make it easier to completely empty my bladder. Yeah, wonderful. The rest of them are for my heart. Blood pressure. Oh, God. Yeah. As I said, this particular edition of Not Yet 80 is one that most people will ignore. Oh, God. Well, if you made the mistake of spending 12 minutes with me, let me say thank you. And if you care to, hit the subscribe button. That way you'll know when we get a new one on. I'm so far behind. I really need to just concentrate on that one day. Just get them all online so we can get them all no views. All right, take care.